boy has the amulet! How?
Short girl with long white hair. She's wearing Valiant armor. And as you reach out to grab her, she takes 2 steps back and hits the ground with smoke and disappears. Slowly, quietly, the corruption just gets pulled out of this dragon. The dragon itself is no longer there as a cloud of red smoke erupts into the air and flies directly into Catherine. In his eyes. Loriope! Oh, it's you!
Pip?
Oh, it's good to see you. I'm afraid of the dark.
Pip, is that you?
Yeah, of course it's me. And as you look down, you see a little child wearing a feather hat, wearing upper class Vulcan, nice suit. He's a little boy. He's missing his front tooth. He's got freckles, and blue eyes, and black hair.
Hello everybody, before this week's episode of the Reckoning of Arkanon begins, we want to give a huge thank you to the amazing people over at Critical Dice for sponsoring this campaign. Along with this partnership with the amazing people over at Critical Dice, we are able to give you 20% off your next order. So if you go to critical.chromaticdice.com, you will be able to get 20% off your order, whether it's dice, whether it's shirts, anything on the website, 20% off. You deserve it. And we ain't done there. Because every Friday, with every new episode of The Reckoning of Arkanon, Critical Dice has allowed us to give away 1 free set of dice every single week. So be sure to be in the chat, keep an eye out for the secret code word that will appear on the screen. It's going to be huge, you can't miss it. The second you see that code word, type it into the chat and you will go straight into the running to win a free set of dice. And when you enter yourself into the running to win that free set of dice, be sure to join the Discord so that we can get in contact with you if you are lucky enough to win this week's giveaway. One last thing, I promise them that I'm done. Since hitting affiliate status on Twitch, you guys have shown us so much love and we cannot thank you enough for it. We just want to remind you that every sub, every bit, every donation, every bit of kindness that you guys are generous enough to give to us is going straight towards charity. Because here at Chromatic Dice, we want to give back to the community. And with your help, we're doing it. But that's enough from me. I've kept you long enough. Enjoy this week's episode of The Reckoning of Arkanon.
Lady, if you're reading this, I've failed. Please free Feldor from his prison. When I realized I would fail this task, I bound him between worlds to save his soul from the corruptor. Forgive me, Catherine. I failed you. May we meet again in the realm of sleep. Pip, who's the lady? Signed Beryl.
Oh, it's just a letter? Oh, it's supposed to be like a book with some spells. But like I guess it's not there. I'm not too sure. Interesting. We have to go back. We have to get you back.
No, wait, what do you mean? What do you mean this was part of a book? What do you mean spells?
No, it was supposed to be a spell book and it's not here and now there's just a letter which is not good.
Can I try to take it?
The letter?
Yeah.
Absolutely, you can take it. It's a scroll. It was a scroll that was sitting there.
I grab it.
Okay, you take it.
Pip, what is this?
I don't know. I was Lord Barrow wrote that and then put it there, and he said there's supposed to be a book here, but it's not here, so he's gonna leave the scroll instead. And Lady Catherine was supposed to find it.
Pip, we gotta get back. We gotta go back.
Okay. Here's how you do that. Do it. And he grabs your hands and he says, do it.
That doesn't help.
No. You can do it. You have to believe. You look. Okay. You remember what Lord Barrow said?
Yeah, he called me Lady of Light and a bunch of other stuff.
Lady of Light. Okay, that means you have the same powers as Catherine, so you can get us in and out of here.
Well, no, that doesn't make sense.
That makes total sense.
That can't be possible.
You are glowing. You're literally glowing right now.
I try to leave.
You like, nothing's really happening as you are a little overwhelmed with emotion at this.
Pip, I can't do this. This isn't right. This isn't. That's not true. That's not what's supposed to happen.
No. He
that's
grabs your
not
hand
true.
again
That's not
and
what's
pulls you
supposed to
down.
happen.
No. You listen. You know the shadows? You see the shadows all the time?
Yeah.
Brightest lights cast the darkest shadows. You're the only one who can get in and out here. You could get us out, you know.
Can I try to summon the shadows?
Roll a d20.
14.
It's very
14.
hard at first, as you are very, very much overwhelmed at this point. But as you're holding his hands and he's talking to you, you just kind of watch as your vision darkens over once more, and you come to standing there on the battlefield, watching as Catherine is absorbing this red cloud of energy. Except it's not Catherine standing there.
Who is it?
Someone you don't recognize. Looks very similar to Catherine. She has tattoos on her face. Red tattoos. She wears a red dress. She has long white hair, grayish almost. Looks very similar to Catherine. But you realize immediately that that's not Catherine. And as Pip said, he didn't recognize her before. Maybe it was never Catherine at all.
What's happening around me? Where is everybody?
Back to the encounter. Everybody's there, and you're watching as Catherine is up in the sky, hovering. Red magic is absorbing all around her. The king, very concerned, is calling for his guards to rush in. You're watching this way up on the mountaintop. Everyone give your perception check.
I have something to... Oh, God, I'm throwing my dice.
Dice going everywhere.
I rolled a 17, but once we resolve the perception, I'll tell you what I want to do.
16.
My perception sucks!
Oh, my perception's great. What's your problem?
I have a thing.
Everything.
I rolled a 17, but
Okay.
once you...
What was the thing you wanted to do?
I'm gonna turn to Rena and say, Demon, I know you're listening. I will help you get out of that book, but get me next to my best friend, now!
Oh.
You pop up next to Arson.
Lariape, you come to hearing Agron yell this at Rena and Anukan. Are you turning to look at them?
Yeah.
As you turn to look at them, you see Anukan standing there.
Oh, shit.
Except, he doesn't look the way he always does. You see a human man standing there. Long, brown hair. His face covered in cracks. His hands barely there. His body in pieces, just floating, imitating a humanoid. Almost barely clinging on. That's what you see. And it responds back to Katarina and says, have Arson give me the amulet and I'll get you all there right now. How about that?
Arson, I need your amulet. She's gonna hold out her hand.
No.
He said you can't take it from him. This is not the time. Tell your demon to get me there, now!
This is the only way to get him there.
Damn you, witch! And I'm just gonna run. I'm just gonna run to the walls.
Okay, who's following Agron?
For sure.
Okay, everybody's following.
Arson will look Katarina up and down, shake his head, and run after.
Okay.
Ooh!
Everybody's gonna roll initiative again. 1 second. Okay, Agron, you are going to go first in this encounter. Agron, you watch as hordlings appear on this path. You can fight your way through them, or you can fight your way through, or you could choose. I'll leave it. The floor is yours. The encounter begins.
So Ekron is going to like barrel forward 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and I'm just gonna, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Thanks, Arson. I'm gonna grab the first like hordling, and I'm just gonna f*** it as like hard with every bit of strength Agron has. I'm gonna grab it and just chuck it out of my way.
Give me a strength with advantage, and
you
then
got
everyone give me a perception check.
Wow. Okay, that's a 19 plus 6, so 25.
16.
Out my way!
You just grab it by the head and toss it. It goes flying off the edge.
Just Team Rocket's blasting off again, that bitch. And then I'll move up the next 10 feet. And then as my, where is it? I'm going to use Daunting Roar as a bonus action.
Okay.
And just roar at these things. I need wisdom saving throws from these little assholes.
Wisdom saving throws from little assholes coming right up. Let's get that. That is a fail.
I think Agron's upset.
And that is a, what's the pass?
A 14.
The second one passed. What were those perceptions real quick? Because this may change what you do, Agron.
Mine was a 17.
17. That's a low number. That's another low number. What's Lariape's?
16.
16. Lariape and Agron, you watch as from the sky, a beam of light comes out of the sky and strikes down right on top of the mountaintop. You can see from where you guys are, you are watching as those bolts of red energy are still blasting off around the top of the mountain. The sky is darkening around that area. Your turn continues. You just daunted roar. 1 pass, 1 fail.
So the one that failed is scared of me.
Okay.
Was throwing the other one my action?
I will give that as a bonus action because it was only a check.
Okay, I'm a up the other one. Well, here, hold on. Yeah. Okay, so that's a 26. All right. Then it's gonna take 9 plus 6. It's gonna take, 9 plus 6, so 15 slashing damage.
Okay. Yeah.
Whichever one.
Slash through that one. It's this. This is the one that passed. You're attacking the one that failed or the one that passed?
The one that passed.
Okay. So this one, minus 15.
All right, that's my turn. Because I move, bonus action, I'm done.
Okay.
Oh, Martha.
Oh my goodness.
Lariape, it is your turn.
Okay, I don't want to waste spells, so can I just move one of these little heads out of Arson's range so that he can opportunity attack?
Is there?
He needs a strength save.
Yeah, you can
Out of
absolutely. How are you doing that?
With my telekinetic feet.
Hell
shoving
yeah! All right, so that's a strength
Yes.
save, normal.
15
I need
DC.
better champs.
You shove it back 10 feet. It failed. Unless you had flavor text in there that I didn't know about. What's the flavor text?
No, I just shoot it across from Agron. I feel like I shoot it over this little cliff, but Agron just opportunity attack slices him before he falls.
For a nat 20.
A nat 20.
So that is in. Do I roll two? I roll 2 dice, right? I roll 2.
2 hit. Well, whatever it is, add another hit dice.
Okay, so that's an 8 plus 2 plus 6.
Yeah.
So 8 plus 2 plus 6, 16.
Yeah, it is in pieces as it flies off the mountainside.
Okay, thank you. All right.
And of course I run up.
Okay, and you can move, and it is Sylvie's turn.
Okay. Sylvie, still kind of wobbly and probably not the best looking, but she's gonna fly, and she's just going straight for the king.
Okay.
Like, she's gonna trust Agron to handle all of this stuff. So she's gonna use her movement of 50, and I'm flying up, so can I go over this?
Yeah, you absolutely could if you're going on an angle, 30 feet up, that's fine. Or
Yeah.
however many you've got up. Yeah, totally.
Yeah,
You've made it there.
And then I'm gonna use my bonus action to dash another 50 feet.
Off the map!
Off the map. And then I'm going to spend a key point. Oh wait, no, I'd have to.
Okay, so let me just describe what you're seeing then first.
Sure.
As you pop over to the other side of this map, you see that there is a knight standing there wearing massive armor, heavy, thick plate armor with a helmet on. And he is just blasting the Kingsguard back with magical energy. Whoever this is defending fake Catherine. As Catherine is kind of not in control of this magic. She's absorbing it, but she's just kind of in a stasis, floating in the air, hovering over the mountain. And this knight is just pushing through these guys. There is nothing holding him back or stopping him. Agron, the little hortling goes to strike at you.
He's scared of me.
He is scared of you, so what does he suffer on that then? Is it a disadvantage?
So it's fear, so... what does fear mean? He's frightened, so...
I think that's a disadvantage.
Yes.
I think he has
disadvantage, yeah, when the source of his fear is within sight.
And wants to get away from you, too, doesn't he?
No, it doesn't make him run from me. He just has disadvantage on all, like, attacks and ability checks against me.
Okay. Disadvantage on you, so that first one was he hits with a 16 plus 4, that's a 20?
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay, he hits you with 3 damage as he just like scratches through your armor just a little bit. And it is Katarina's turn.
I am going to run past everyone and try to get to the top of the mountain as fast as I can.
Okay.
Hill, whatever it is. Scotch that. We're gonna Eldritch Blast the big guy.
All right.
Big hordling. Because I just don't want to deal with it right now. I'm gonna computer. I'm gonna like do your shit, or there it goes. 19 to hit.
Is that 19? You said 19 to hit.
Sick. Why did it not do this thing? I'm gonna do 10. My computer's just like, nah, homie. That's gonna be 5 damage.
5 damage. Okay.
Eldritch Blast it.
All right. It is challenged. And it is Arson's turn.
Alright, Arson's just gonna run using his dash to get up to the big boy.
Okay.
As he passes Agron, he'll just say, "You go when you can. We got this." And then he'll run up to the big guy.
As he runs by, I'm gonna give him where is it? Rally mark.
Okay.
Or not rally mark. Urgent orders. So he can move and he gets a D6 of extra hit points. I'll use my reaction to do that.
Copy that.
Don't-
Arson, take it.
A D6.
Do you want? Do you want
No,
to
you
roll it
roll.
out?
It's yours.
Oh, it's yours.
4 extra hit points, and you get extra
Oh.
movement. But
I'll take it. But yeah, I'll run up near Big Boy.
Big boy.
And I'll look around. Big Boy! I'll look around for Sylvie, and since she's not there, I'll slam my hands together and I will cast Burning Hands. If you want to make a dexterity saving throw.
I
for
will
me.
make a dexterity saving throw for you. What's the save?
Dexterity 11.
This is a pass, so that's half damage.
Yeah, so he
6
takes
damage.
6 points of fire damage.
He does not like that, and he's angry.
Oh boy. And then, yeah. Arson would just be sort of take out his rapier and his dagger and.
Classic arson. Okay.
this guy. I'm gonna. He has disadvantage, so I'm just gonna run. Bonus action. Get out of my way, and I'm gonna throw him out of my way.
Do it.
Off the cliff. Okay, so that's an 18 plus 6. Hot dice.
Hot dice.
24.
24.
24.
To throw him?
To throw him.
Yeah, you throw him.
Get out of my way.
Yeah, you just
tiny thing.
As it falls off the cliff.
Alright, then I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. So where are the castle walls? Do I have to get to the top of this hill to get there?
You're just trying to get. They are at the top of this mountain. The
I'm
walls,
trying to get to the king.
Yeah. So, but the actual Atharis Keep is way off in the distance.
Oh, okay.
You're not even close. This is the
misunderstood.
fields.
Okay. So how high are those walls? Those
Anywhere
like
between
these
40.
walls.
These walls are 5, 10, 15 feet. You could theoretically climb it if you wanted to.
So Agron is gonna feel this energy, this kind of clarity of mind that he hasn't had since before the mountain, and he feels this kind of extra boost in his feet, and I'm gonna cast jump on myself.
Okay.
And I'm gonna just the best I can because I had an extra 10 feet of movement. I know the Horde Lurk will probably get attack of opportunity, but I'm gonna attempt to and just plant my feet, anime ground cracks, and I'm gonna just jump as high as I can. Jump triples my jump speed.
Okay.
Or my jump distance.
Go for it.
So jump distance, how do I determine jump distance? It is the number of feet up to your strength score. So my strength score is 19. So multiply that by 3.
Yeah, you can easily jump over this then. This is 20,
yeah,
about
I'm
20 feet
basically trying to make it. Yeah, so I'm gonna as high as I can to get up to the king.
Okay.
Like Hulk, Incredible Hulk style. Bursting off the ground. That's what. 50. I can jump 57 feet. So I don't know if that gets me there or it gets me close.
Yeah, no, you definitely get up to the top. So as you leap up to the top, as you look ahead, you see the same thing I described to Sylvie, and you can see Sylvie is not too far away from you. She's off in the distance a little bit to the right. You're looking down, you see Catherine is floating there in this stasis bubble, just kind of hovering, moving back and forth, frozen. This knight is protecting her, blasting through. The King's Guard are down. It's engaged with the king. It is not even using a sword. The king is using his great sword, hitting it, and it's just kind of moving it out of the way, taking all of the hits.
Is this an action or a bonus action? It's a bonus action. It's a bonus action. Can I do the thing that you sent me? Or is it too far away?
Are you close enough?
I don't know. I can't see.
I'm bringing you over there now. Yeah, I don't think you're close enough.
I'm not near.
No, you're 65 feet away.
Yep, rip. That's it for me then. I don't have unless no, I already did that. Yeah, no, I got nothing. That's it for me, I guess.
Okay. But you're there.
Yep,
back
I'm there.
on the ground, Liriope, it is your turn. Now, Liriope, real quick, give me a perception check.
17.
Okay, Liriope, as you're fighting these hordlings, your vision is kind of like you feel yourself blinking almost as you're seeing things that weren't there before. And as you're looking at these creatures, you see like, you know, in one instance there are these mutated, disgusting things, and then another second you're seeing people.
Oh.
The Hordlurk itself is a Goliath. The Hordlings, elves, humans, and for a second, you think these might be people that have been twisted, turned into these creatures. And it's your turn.
I think I'm gonna change my plans at that. See this Goliath in front of me. I don't want to attack it. Can I hold person it?
Yes.
Gotta make a wisdom check. Wisdom save.
What's the pass?
15.
14.
I go to cast Toll the Dead, but that vision holds me back. And instead I hold person it, and I want to shove it to the side. Out of our path. Not off the cliff, just out of the path.
Okay, so you're using your strength ability again to move it?
He has to make a
he has
strength
to-
save, but I think it's automatically failed if they're paralyzed.
Yeah. So you move him, how many feet can you move him up to?
My screen is black.
That's fine. How many feet can you move him?
5 feet either direction, so I just want to get him out of our way.
Okay, you move him 5 feet over, which creates kind of a clearing for you, and he's held. How long can he be held for?
I
think it's 1 minute.
Person lasts up to a minute, yeah.
So for everybody that is right here, combat has ended as long as Liriope holds person, and you can all run up the hill. Katarina, Arson, is that what you're going to do? Okay, and Liriope, you continue to hold person while you move up the hill.
Yeah.
All of you move up.
Once he's out of range, it doesn't really matter.
I'm just gonna say you guys all run up, but you will be at the back here. Everyone is gonna roll initiative again for the third and final encounter of Act 1. As you all make it to the top, now Agron and Sylvie, I'm gonna let you guys go first since you guys were there first, as you should. But as you all make it to the top there, you're watching as up ahead, Catherine is just floating in this thing, and Liriope is the only one who could see that it is not Catherine at all. It is someone else entirely.
I'm the only one that sees that.
You're the only one who sees it, as you're the only one who could see between the veil. In the front, the king is in combat with this knight. The knight, as you all look, is not taller than the king. And eventually, the knight just kind of takes a couple of hits, but it doesn't faze them. And then it pulls the sword out of the king's hands and stabs him in the leg. The king falls down.
Uh-oh.
The knight lifts up the sword, turns and looks at all of you, and then steps forward. King's sword in hand, ready to fight you. Agron, you go first, and then Sylvie, you're on deck.
Agron is gonna go 5, 10, 15, and jump is still active, so I'm gonna jump up and over as far as I can, so that's at 57 feet.
You jump over, and you land here.
Okay, so I went 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Does this knight look familiar? Do I recognize anything about this knight?
You don't recognize anything about the armor at all. Even on a history check, you wouldn't recognize it.
Okay.
Whatever this is, it looks different to you.
I am going to. I'm gonna have it make a. No, I'm not. I'm gonna just do good old swing, good old hit,
Okay.
good old smack of the glaive. That's a 19 plus 6, so 25.
25 is a hit.
Okay, and damage. That is 5 plus 6, 11.
11.
11 slashing damage.
11 damage. Okay, that's a pretty big hit. Good job.
Yep.
Anything else?
Bonus action. Let's see. Nope, that'll be it for me.
Okay. Sylvie, you have your bonus turn.
Right. I'm gonna use my action or my movement to get all the way up here, fly 50 feet forward, and then I'm going to use my action to use Faithkeeper. And when I swing it, just this like cone, 10-foot cone of flame goes out from the sword and hits the knight. And if he can make a 15 dex save for me.
He fails.
Great. So he's gonna take 2d4 fire damage first off.
Okay.
Whop. 3 fire damage. And then their movement is reduced by half until the end of my next turn.
Okay.
And then I'm just gonna also actually try and hit him with the... Can I hit him with the sword while using that ability? Or is it just that ability?
I think that's a bonus.
It's like
right?
when I swing it. Yeah, okay.
It's a bonus action?
It's as an
Does it
action.
say it's an action?
As an action, lash out with the weapon in a 10-foot cone.
So then
in front of you.
that counts as an attack then if it's an
Okay,
action.
great. Then ignore that roll that I just did. And I will use my bonus action to spend a key point to Flurry of Blows. So that's going to be the first one.
Whoa!
26 to hit.
Big hit with a 26. That's a hit.
Great. 8 damage, and then for the
8
second...
damage.
18
Whoa!
to hit.
That's a hit.
Great. And so 7 more damage.
Okay.
And that will be the end of my turn.
Son of a bitch. All right.
Add a girl. Add a girl.
Yeah,
Murder.
Agron, you watch as Sylvie charges in and just unloads on this thing. Each hit, it actually is really staggering it. And as she hits with that last... Actually, Sylvie, would you like to describe your flurries? Your flurry of blows.
Yeah, so because I'm flying up and I do the arc with the sword, and I have to two-hand it because it's friggin' a big sword, but then my talons come up, and it's both talons come on each shoulder, just straight down onto him.
Okay. As you land on its shoulders, its head gets pulled forward. Its helmet falls off. Agron, it's the prince.
Oh my god.
As you look at him, he's not looking at any of you, and there is just light, beams of light just pouring out of his eyes. You can't even see his eyes. But you're looking at Mandarin standing there.
Nephew, what are you doing?
He's unresponsive. as it takes this hit and as its helmet falls off, he puts his hand up in the air and a beam of light emits out of it and is cast around the king and Catherine, blocking you off from getting there.
Son of a...
Which is now a giant red squiggly line. I'm going to say we're going to just jump into Loriope. It is your turn, as if we were in combat. It worked out.
I had a whole plan, and then it just became my turn, and now I don't know what to do.
Do something.
What? There's a
Loriope,
giant wall now.
it is your turn. There's a giant wall on the other side, separating you, the king and Catherine, from you.
If he dies, he dies.
Oh my god. I don't know what to do.
I'll smash that amulet if he dies.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Like your relationship with a prince?
It's the motherfucking Eagle Double G. Snoop Dogg.
Wait, so paint the picture for me again.
Yes.
What's happening?
You are at the back of this hill, and as you're looking up, you're watching Sylvie and Agron unloading on this knight. And Sylvie comes down and hits him hard on the shoulders, and he falls. He kind of just like lunges forward, and his helmet falls off, and you see the prince. But actually, give me a perception check.
25.
Your vision is flickering in and out again. And so you see the prince. It's definitely the prince. You recognize him, but you see a vision of that not Catherine woman that keeps flickering in front of him. A little mouse pops down over your hat. Did you see? That's her! Did you see it now?
Yeah, I see her.
The pretty boy! The pretty boy is good to... That's not him!
What do you mean that's not him? That's him.
He's being controlled!
I wanna... Well, I'll use my 30 feet. And,
Move up.
Yeah, I'll run up. It's like... there. Then... I don't know if this will help, but I don't know what to do. Can I cast Charm Person?
Okay, yeah, let's go for it. Let's find out what happens. What do I have to roll for that?
Wisdom save?
Oh! I don't know. Plus... Oh, yeah, he's got big wisdom. What's the save number?
15.
Yeah, he rolled a 19. 11.
Damn it.
11 plus 8. He's got a big wisdom. He's a wise boy.
He's being controlled. He's being controlled by Catherine. Not Catherine. That's not Catherine. That's not Catherine.
You can all hear Loriope yelling this. Katarina. Wait, Loriope, that's it for your turn?
I don't know what else to do, yeah.
Okay, Katarina, it's your turn. And Anukan says,
Oh, he's being mind controlled, right? Yeah, like I said.
Who is being mind controlled?
Oh, the knight up there.
Oh. Okay. I'm going to run up my 30 feet.
yeah, you have line of sight. You can kind of see, you could see it's Andoran. You don't have a great line of sight on them, but you could see it's the prince.
What do you want to do? What do you want to do, kiddo?
Did my Bane move over with the dust when it went up her nose? I assume not.
Roll a d20 and let's find out together. That's one of those give it to the odds.
That's a 4.
It did not move over.
I didn't think so.
I would have rule cooled that. That sounds freaking awesome.
Right? That would have been real helpful, but it's
Um,
What do you want to do?
I'm gonna cast Hex on the prince.
Okay.
And so she's gonna take out this like super slimy looking eye and just like smash it between her hand and just smear it as this black void kind of encompasses him in a hex. And the ability I choose for him is Strength. So he has disadvantage on Strength as a bonus action. As my action, I'm going to cast Earthbind.
Yeet.
So she's just
Okay.
going to like pull dirt out of her hand and just let it like fall through her fingers as these like deep vines kind of encompass him and start to like just intertwine and twist and turn and like completely entrapping him.
Do I have to roll a save for that?
That's going to be a strength save.
At disadvantage.
At disadvantage.
Well, he rolled a nat 20 on the first one, so how about a 2?
Perfect. DC was 14. So he is reduced to 0 for movement.
All right, Sylvie and Agron, you watch as that cloud of black smoke.
Kind of, yeah. Inky black.
Yeah, inky black ichor just kind of like wraps around the prince. And he just like tries to break free, but vines come up and grab him and hold him in place. He's restrained. He cannot move. Katarina, to round off your turn, Anukan just leans over and says,
You know, I could fix him right now if you like.
If you can, please, that'd be real helpful.
Sure. All I need is the amulet. I'll save him right now. I'll save him right now. And all I have to get is the amulet afterwards.
We can't do that right now. It's not the time.
No, now's the perfect time.
She's gonna turn to Arson. Arson, I am begging you. This is the only way this is going to happen. You have to trust me.
Arson doesn't answer. He looks away.
Oh. Fine. Too bad for him. It was nice knowing him.
and Anukan just like kind of disappears again.
That's it. That's the end of my turn.
Okay. Guys, I'm sorry. It's just, this is how it has to be. It's like, it's plain stuff. Anyway, it's the prince's turn. And he's going to lift his sword up and he's going to swing at Sylvie with disadvantage because he's hexed. So that's a... Oh, okay. 17 to hit.
It's right on the money.
Okay. Sylvie, you get hit for 6 damage.
Okay.
And he can't move. And it is the king's turn. And the king, Agron and Sylvie, you watch as the king just kind of stands up, tries to bring himself to stand. And he just begins limping over towards Catherine. He just takes 1 step forward. Arson, it is your turn.
Yeah. I just want to get up there. I'm just gonna use my movement and a dash on my bonus action to get like 60 feet up there. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Because I'm assuming I gotta go around the cliff to get up it.
Yeah,
I'm assuming.
well, that little spot you could jump over right there.
Ah, cool. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then, yeah, I'll use a dash as a bonus action to get up there.
Okay.
And I will hold my action to shoot my pistol if Agron gives me the all clear. So I'll hold my action. If Agron says shoot, I'll shoot.
Okay. We are at the top of the encounter, but before we continue, Lariapi, a little rat had popped over and was just yelling seconds ago. Geez, can you see it?
Yeah, I can see it this time.
Could you get rid of it?
I don't know.
You gotta get rid of it!
I don't know how to do that.
You're the only one who can do it!
What does that mean?
You can save the pretty boy!
I don't... I can't do that, Pip.
Pull it together! climbs down. He's like on your shoulder. He's pulling on your hair. You gotta pull it together.
Is it my turn?
No, but I'm yelling at you now.
Why? It's so unhelpful.
Is it my turn?
Oh God, it's your turn.
So, I'm gonna plant my glaive into the ground,
Okay.
and I'm gonna grasp the prince on either side of his face, and I'm gonna use my telepathic speech ability, and I'm gonna look him in the eyes and say, Andorin, it's me. It's Agron. I need you to fight this thing. I need you to break out. I'm sorry I wasn't there to protect you from this. I'm sorry I wasn't there. But I need you. I need you now to fight. Harder than you ever have in your entire life. I need you to fight back. Your father needs us. Your father is going to die. I need you to fight. And that's pretty much like I'm pleading with Andorin to push past this. I'm here. I'll help you. You need to fight.
Give me a Constitution save.
Yeah, you got it.
You're staring into the sun. That's what it feels like right now. If
Yep.
you're looking into his eyes.
Yep. It's an 18.
Okay. Oh, you take 2 points of damage.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Without hesitation.
Yes. And you just see him like, he just grabs you, and you can see he's holding on as hard as he can. He's trying to fight it.
And I don't know what I have. I don't know what I can do besides from that to help. I am gonna use I don't have anything to help. You are so much stronger than you know. And I believe in you. And I am proud of you, and I need you now. Your father and I need you to be the man we know you are. Please. Fight.
I need a persuasion check with advantage.
You got it. You got it. Persuasion, I have +5. Let's go.
Hell yeah.
That's an 18 plus 5. It's a 23.
He would fall to his knees if he wasn't restrained. You could see him fighting with every piece of his soul to fight this thing. And he just really can't move. He's basically leaning on you now. And you could just
I'm hugging him at this point.
Hanging on. Trying to fight this. And that's where I'm going to leave it with that turn.
Yeah. I'm not attacking. I'm not doing anything else. That's
Sylvia, it's your turn.
Okay, Sylvie's obviously gonna jump off of the prince as soon as she realizes, and just she quickly is like looking at them and then looking at where the king and not Catherine are. And can I? It's like a barrier there, but can I see them?
You could see through it. You just can't exactly get through it.
Can I Misty Step through it?
There's no roll for Misty Step, is there?
No, briefly surrounded by silvery mist, you teleport up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space that you can see.
Yes!
Yes!
We beat you! So, bonus action. Misty Step. Into here.
Okay.
To be next to the king. What happens?
As you Misty Step?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. As you Misty Step through, you're in front of this. And for a second, it doesn't look like Catherine anymore. As the closer you get to it, you realize this person does not look like Catherine. Looks similar to Catherine. It's very similar. Maybe
Okay.
an older Catherine, but it's not Catherine. She has tattoos on her face, long gray hair, red robes. And as you get through, the king just looks at you with this look of almost remorse. And then as you look up, you see this whatever was going on has ended inside this bubble, and she has gained control of the powers. And she now looks down at the two of you. She changes shape. She disappears. And in front of you appears a red dragon.
Okay. I do what Sylvie does. I'm gonna, as I'm appear next to him, I'm just gonna look at the king and be like, "I'm here, sir!" And I'm gonna swing at the dragon.
Swing at the dragon.
Yeah, here we go. With his son's sword. That's fun. 13 to hit.
That's a miss.
Yeah. I'm a little stunned. That's my turn.
Okay. Loriope, it's your turn.
Oh my god, do I see that?
Yes, you do. You see Sylvie misty steps through.
Which you have never seen me do before.
Which you've never seen her do before, and then all of a sudden, not Catherine stops, looks down at the two of them, and shape changes into a dragon. A red dragon, to be exact. What would you like to do? We're very much over time.
So much.
That's fine.
Oh, man. Whew. What are you doing, Loriope?
Is the wall still up? Can I cast
Yes.
spells through the wall?
No. Well, but maybe you could. I'm just going to say no and save us all the time.
Okay. Pip wanted me to kill the prince, so unless I'm summoning some light, dark shadow magic, I'm just gonna cast Charm Person again. Oh, wait a second, isn't he back?
Actually, I'm sending through the nether. Cast this here, which was very much prepared ahead of time and was ready to go.
What's going on with the prince? Is the prince...
The prince is immobilized right now.
I don't know where I'm pulling it from. Pip said I could do it, so I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna pull whatever magic I have left out of me. And cast it on the prince.
Okay, so the prince is gonna make that wisdom save.
DC 15.
And he fails. The prince collapses into Agron's arms. The lights extinguish from his face. You watch as that vision of that woman that you were seeing in front of him just like looks at you and scowls and like screams into the nether before disappearing.
Bye, bitch.
Not like that.
I'm done. I don't even know if I run up. I barely run up. Not getting close to a dragon.
And with that, we're going to hold on combat, as it is the dragon's turn. The dragon looks down at the king and flies down and picks him up with one of its claws and flies away. What do you got, Agron?
What size is it?
It's not nearly as big as the dragon you fought before, but it's not. It's a.
Would you say it's huge?
I would say It is huge. Confirmed. Yes, it is huge.
Huge or giant?
The barrier is still up.
Oh, even though the prince is... Dang it.
He's still gonna dispel it.
Yeah. Then if we can't cast spells through it, then I got nothing.
Sylvie's the only one on the other end. And it's up to... Technically, it would be up to Sylvie if she's going to do anything right now.
I'm going to fly as long as I can after the dragon, but my wings are going to give out any second. And I'm just going to start plummeting towards the ground because I only have flight for 10 minutes.
How is the barrier, like, how tall is the barrier?
It's into the sky.
It's just like straight up, like how many feet?
Like hundreds of feet.
Like
it's
to
into
the
the sky.
Shit.
Past the
Sylvie, how
clouds.
far can you how far can you go?
I can do 50 feet of movement, and if I'm dashing, I can do 100.
Can you move as a reaction though?
We're out of combat.
Oh, wait a second.
Oh yeah, we are. Sorry.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so the dragon is picking up the king and then flying away, and you try to chase after it. It kind of looks back and swings at you with its tail. And it rolled an 18 to hit.
That hits.
Yeah, you get knocked out of the sky. Falling back onto the cliff and sliding across to safety. Your wings disappear.
Do I take damage?
You take 5 points of damage.
And the wall's still up?
The wall is beginning to flicker away. I need everyone that is not Sylvie to roll perception.
Natural 20!
Oh God.
He's on the board! 16.
Okay.
9.
9. Okay.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. Okay. All of you that are not Lariape or Sylvie hear the marching footsteps coming once again, this time from behind you. And they're coming up the mountain. And as you look back, you see the Valiant army standing there on your doorstep, looking at you. The white-haired girl that you had seen in the woods earlier is riding at the lead with them, Agron. Next to her is what must be one of the generals, who rides out on a gigantic dire wolf mount and rides kind of close to your direction here and yells out to all of you and says, "Lord Agron Stormsong, you are under arrest for war crimes against Valia. You and your band will come with us, or you will die here on this mountain." There is an army standing before you. You are all exhausted. I'm going to ask you, what would you do? Yes.
Agron's gonna set the prince down. And he's gonna turn. He's gonna look to Lariape, and Arson and Rena, and I know Sylvie's behind me.
Sylvie's down right now, but yeah.
Oh, okay, Sylvie's down.
Downward.
I need you to get the prince to safety. Get him to healers. It was my rashness in that town. And I will handle this. Let me do it this one time. And sorry. go ahead.
Valians step out from the group. A number of them start marching towards you, holding 5 sets of handcuffs in your direction.
I am the one that you want.
No, Lord Stormsong has been ravaging our towns with a band of misfits, and we are taking you all in.
Run. He whispers to Lariape and all of them. Run now.
Out of you're at the top of the mountain. The only way to go is down, or down with them.
Craig?
Yes. Don't. What are you gonna do?
Can I... Because I know the Wayfinder's a navigator. It's a compass. It points you where you want to go.
Can be.
I want to go away.
Are you sure you want to do that?
I want me and the party, along with the prince, to go to safety.
And you take out the amulet.
I turn my back and I pull it out and I just look at it just to see if something's coming from it.
Yeah, it looks as beautiful as it ever did.
It's I can't like.
Do you, yes or no?
I grab Laripe and I walk over to. I rush her over to Agron, and I grab Agron by the chest. Don't move. I drag Sylvie and I call to Katarina.
Am I able to go through that wall?
No.
Is it gone?
The wall has just dissipated very slowly as this is all happening.
Okay.
So yeah, you can get to them.
I keep it in my hand, and I extend my other hand to Katarina. I'm not giving her the amulet in the slightest. She is not getting her hands on it.
Okay.
And I'll say now or never.
All hands in.
And I'll wait to see
She'll take his hand.
anyone else.
Do it.
Yeah.
Agron's with you.
And I will whisper into the... See if this works. Grandmother. Anything happen?
Arson. All of you, as the amulet just explodes into light, just kind of swirls around all of you. Wait! No! You can't! No! As they call out from the army. And as the lights vanish, you are standing on your ship in the Wandering Isles. And that is where we're ending it tonight, folks.
My ship? Oh no.
Good night, everyone!
Put the code in the chat.
Put the code in the chat! Yeah! Critical Dice, everybody. Thank you so much to our sponsor, Critical Dice, for making the D&D magic happen. If you would go to critical.chromaticdice.com, you can save 20% on all of your dice goods. So please check that out. And good night, everyone!
My safe word is more.
That's a recipe for absolute disaster.
And we are recording.
Now listen, I don't know who the f*** you think you are, but if you're gonna bring in my ex-wife into this scenario, and remind me of the trauma that I once went through to get me exiled from my homeland, then I will bite you straight in the kneecaps and make you suffer the wrath of the dragon god! Or sorry, the shark god! You son of a bitch!
In addition to my two-hand crossbows, I got the big sucker. I call her Susie Q on my back. My heavy crossbow on my back. And this is Lolinda and Juanita on my team. So anyway, so their names changed. Don't write that down.
The whole time, she's like not letting them go in. She's just trying to give them a speech about why they should go in. And so she's like, so let's go in there and have a party, proverbially. We should probably take this seriously, though, okay?
You know, so I say like, oh yes, hello, my name is Jorg, and did you know that shark's skin feels very much so like sandpaper? May I touch your skin, young one? Never mind then.
Will do, absolutely. But also, did you know that there's one of the leading causes of death nowadays? Dragons! So, if we could... It's only 2 gold, and I will give you this. I swear it works 24 hours. 24 hours after, just one spray.
The ground, whereas it was sandy and rock and coarse and rough and gets in everywhere before, as you get to this castle, you could see that there's like grass kind of growing around the perimeter of the castle.